Hi, I'm Raquel, and this is Law Librarian Plans. Today, I will be creating a spread in my social media planner using some black and white sticker books from Happy Planner. Let's get started. So, I don't know what got me in the mood of doing black and white, but I thought it's been a while since I've done some black and white spreads. So, I thought I would go into my social media planner and use them this month. So, let's get there. And that's not it. Let's see. Oh, okay. So here's the second Caliber Plan Planner. And we're going to get those pages out of this book fairly quickly so we can get started. That's our current week, as you can see. All right. So I have no particular plan in mind. I'm just putting something together here and hoping for the best. I know I forgot my icons. I'm not going to worry about that. One of the things about this particular black and white book is that it doesn't have a lot of decorative elements. That's why I also pulled the black and gold book, or gold and black, which has some florals that I thought might be nice. So we'll see what we can do with this. So I also brought some Planything washi. Thought it might be fun to put some washi here and there. Even though the gold and black book, which is, no, actually both of them have washi strips on them, but I thought it might be fun to do something else. So we'll see. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our functional elements. And for the functional elements, I like to use boxes across the middle of the spread. Sometimes I stagger them. Today I think I'm going to do them across the middle just because. And I am going to use some gold in here. I think it makes a lot of sense to have some of that in here. So on Wednesdays, I do need a bigger box. So I'm going to place that one there. On Tuesday, I don't really need a bigger box. Monday, I could use a bigger box. So that's kind of turning out to be quite fortunate. This book, and I think it's the, oh gosh, what is it called? Now I'm not remembering what it's called, but there's a finance one, a budget one that's very similar, kind of, they have a similar look to me. And I thought, oh, that's kind of fun. So they could also coordinate. This book also has monthly boxes, which is great, but I am looking right now for other medium boxes, like the one I just used, and some that don't have anything printed on them. And I'm not having any luck, so I'm going to go back to the black and white book. I'm going to put this one up here and see what we can do. See if I can find some that are plain, so not with glitter or anything. See, there's some gold boxes there. Those are very tiny, but I may be stuck with them if I can't find boxes that work, that are a little bit bigger, that work. So that's the only not great thing about this book. I'm kind of running out of boxes that work. So I'm going to grab another box. This one has a little bit of sparkle on the edges, but it's going to have to do. So we'll put this one down here. Then on Tuesday, a skinny box. And on Thursday, a skinny box will do. So this book again, oh wait, yeah, this is the one that has the boxes. Never mind. So it has some skinny boxes, too skinny for my taste, but they're going to have to do. So we're going to put one here. And let's see. And I really don't love it in the middle like that. So I am going to keep that in mind as I'm decorating, that I decided to put this box really high up, because then I can put some decorations there. So let's grab another one, maybe one that has sparkle, since that one has lines. I'm going to put one here, more or less the same height. And I like the little call out triangle to be in the bottom. I don't know why. I also need one on Friday. So Friday, is there any other style that I haven't used? No, there's only those two styles. So the line box and the sparkle box. So that's what we're going to use there. See if we can get it kind of straight. This one's definitely not straight. Let's see if we can straighten it out a tiny bit. By a tiny, tiny bit, it's not straight. But I can see that it's not straight, or at least it doesn't look straight to me. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe still not straight. All right. Then Saturday, I think I need a bigger box again. Let me see. I'm looking through this book. Maybe I can use one of these medium boxes. Because what I really need is a medium box. And Focus On is not terrible. So let's use Focus On. It will work. I mean, and I just picked this sparkly gold one because I'm kind of getting bored out of, you know, I said black and white, but black and white and gold. Oh, that box is a little bit bigger. Oh, that was unexpected. That's a monthly box. That's why. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Don't need anything quite that big though. Although the writing surface itself is not that big. So maybe that's what I'll do is I'll take this one off, which is clearly for a monthly and not for a vertical. And I will pick this one with the sparkles and the flower in the corner. And let's see, this one actually does fit. So that's great. Not quite centered, but it will do. And then Sunday, I need also a bigger box. And perhaps what I will do is, I'll use this one right here that says Big Plans, even though it's not Big Plans, but we'll use that one. That works. Line it up with this one. Since that one's not centered, this one's also not centered. That works. All right, so we got our functionality down in the middle. So now we can do some decorating. And what I think I will do, this one has quotes, things like that. So I kind of like that idea. And what I'll do is I'm going to use the quote boxes on the bottom where I'm going to put florals on the top. So these are a tiny bit bigger than the height of these boxes, but that's okay. So, oh, I like this whole idea of the very dark box. I'll put this one here. Focus on happy. It's more quotes than I would like to put, but it's going to do the trick for what I'm trying to do here. So let's do that. And this is not particularly straight. The great thing about this paper is so forgiving. Stickers really come off very easily. And then I'll find another quote, small quote to go, another quote to go there. Whoops. Although let's see. Ooh, this floral is long, so this floral could go here. Let's do that. And then it will just kind of float in between the two boxes. Yeah, I like that. All right, where's my white pen? I'm gonna white out that line with the Uniball Signo. Okay, white out that line, and then my floral or my botanical or whatever you want to call it can go kind of centered on that large vertical space, and also not quite, a little bit wrinkled, but that's okay. All right, let's put that page back. All right, I'm kind of liking that idea. And then all I really have for decorative stuff is those things. So I still haven't used any washi. I will use some washi. Hey, we have gold. We can put some real gold in here. Ooh, I like these branchy things. So let's use one of these up here like so. Just trying to occupy the space because otherwise it's a very lonely little box in there. And then for this one, since we're doing the gold, I'll put these cute flowers. Don't be afraid of gold. I know people like, oh, well, you can't photograph it and whatnot. But you know what? If it's something you love, just use it. Just use it in your planner and don't worry about the photography. The photography is is subsidiary to you enjoying your planner week after week. Oh, look, gold flowers. Should have paid attention to that, perhaps. All right. I want another quote in black and white with no gold or with minimal gold, since I have that big gold there. So I'm looking to see if there's another pull. Although I am tempted. See these longer ones here? I wonder if these longer ones would fit, or are these, I think these are for a monthly. Let's find out. Oh, no, it fits. Okay, well, we're in business here. That's perfect. So we're gonna white out the line a little bit. Just enough so that it doesn't come through my mostly white sticker. Since we have a very even box up there, I thought, why not put another even box down here? Brave and beautiful. Okay, that works. And we still need some florals over here and over here. So let's find some black florals. Oh, look. Those branchy things are also available in black. Should have paid attention to that earlier. Want to need another quote somewhere, I think, or something. So I'm going to look through this again and see first the florals. Ooh, there are also gray florals in this book. Clearly, I have not used this book enough. And I love these huge boxes, and that's what I'm going to use in the sidebar because they're perfect. So let's find some more black florals in here. Okay, very good. So we're going to use one. This is kind of a wide one. I think I'm going to use it here. And I will just, I'm going to cut it at the end over here. Okay, so that it doesn't leave the boundary of the box. Okay, there we go. And we need one more. And since I don't have any of it in here, I think I'm going to use, oops, this is refusing to come off the page. I'm going to use this. There we go. This kind of botanical. I keep saying florals, but they're really botanicals more than anything. All right. And I think if I cut off the clear part, it's not going to overlap with the sticker. So I'm going to cut it on both ends. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm going to use this right here. And it's going to overlap a tiny, tiny little bit, but that's okay. That's not a huge loss there. All right, let's take a look. We're almost there with this spread. I am going to use the washi, I think, on, and I'm kind of not loving the washi anymore, but I kind of want to use it. So the question is, could I use it on the top here like so? Let's see. Let's try to line it up with the box end and kind of do a, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I'm not going to use the white one, although actually I think the white one might be better. Think about this. Let's see. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's move our page. Take a look at the white one on the other side and see which one I like better. Because I kind of like the idea of not doing it in the same exact spot, meaning not across the whole 2 pages. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like the white one better. So I'm going to do the white one instead. Okay. So there's that. And then we're going to remove the black one. See, this is why we bring both. That way we have options. Okay. The only things that are left, we're going to put a box. I'm going to put a box, because it's not the real we. I'm going to put a box here, that one of those long boxes that I saw. I think those will be perfect. And then I need some dots on the top. So let me find the box first. I'm going to go back to that washi. Don't you worry. So one of these huge boxes, and I kind of like the one that says nothing on it. So, except that now I'm seeing this and this together, and I'm seeing, don't know if I love that. So let's see if by any chance there's another set of long boxes, and the answer is no. So my options are those two boxes. That's it. So I think I will stick to the one that I said I was going to use. This one with the floral. There's enough white on it. I think it's going to be okay. So that works. So let's try to get it as straight as possible. I think that's pretty good. Okay. That works there. All right. Yeah, I like that. All right. So let's do the white washi, because I said I was going to do white washi on the other side as well. And we're going to do it all the way over here, like so. Okay. Use this washi cutter, line it up, cut it off. All right. All right. We're almost there, folks. This is pretty fast considering. And then let's see if either one of these books has dots. Yes, this one does. So dot stickers. The only thing I forgot to bring with me, which I'll do after the fact, is to mark off the days when I'm doing videos, because I post about three videos a week is my goal, 3 to 4 videos for now. Eventually I hope to be posting more, but the reality is there's just not enough time. Even with unedited videos, there's a lot of life to be lived. So let's do black. And I have no gray on this spread, so I'm going to stay away from the gray dots. But I will use the sparkly gold ones that this book has. So let's see, 3, 4. Let's place all the black ones. Black. Then go on the other side. And the tricky thing is going to be, okay, so now I got them. Oops. It's a little bit hot in here. Paper's kind of sticking. I'll put this one, try to line it up without, you know, the washi as a guide. I think they're pretty close. And then I need 2 more of the sparkly gold ones. All right, 1 and 2. Sparkly gold. And another sparkly gold. Oops, doesn't want to stay on the page. All right, let's take a peek, see. And I think I'm pretty well done, but I want to just look at it from your angle kind of thing going on here. Yeah, I think we are done. So this, again, is my social media spread for this coming week. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.